Hey there, Full Sail students. You may be thinking to yourself, oh no, writing? I came here for music. Maybe came here for film. Or was it game design? Either way, writing is a very powerful tool that is often overlooked. And in this short video, I'm going to give you a few tips, tricks, and things to keep in mind when it comes to writing within your industry. So let's get this crash course in writing in your professional setting begin. Your writing is an extension of yourself, essentially, and as soon as someone starts reading something that you've written, they are instantly forming opinions about you as a person. While most of us are doing this subconsciously, sometimes we are even consciously thinking about it. Just think about a time you read a post on social media or an article and thought to yourself, wow, this person is dumb. Excuse the expression. You want people to think of you in a good, intelligent, and professional manner. So use your writing as a powerful tool, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot stress that enough. When writing is used correctly, it can serve as a weapon in battle to slay your opponent. Meet Cameron, singer/producer, currently attending Full Sail University to further his knowledge in the audio field. He's been tasked with writing a paper in his English class but doesn't know how writing really pertains to the music industry or where to even begin. Let's help him with his paper and make sure he has the proper skill set to help ensure success and professionalism within the industry. Wrong type of quote sandwich, Cameron. Let's start looking up topics for your research. Once you have finished brainstorming and chosen a topic, it is often helpful to try and develop a thesis statement. A thesis statement is usually placed near the end of an introduction paragraph depending on the type of writing, and it lets the reader know what the writing is going to be about. When forming a thesis, you should try to keep in mind your rhetorical situation as a writer. Why are you writing? Is it informative? Persuasive? Keep in mind your target audience and how the voice or tone of the paper you want to be. The voice must contain a certain angle or point of view, even if it's a neutral point of view. This helps in asserting the writer's purpose for a particular piece. It is always important to make sure your thesis is clear and concise. Remember, you can always go back and tweak the thesis to better fit your writing if you discover a better direction for your paper while drafting. Free writing is a valuable exercise, but it's not suitable for a professional piece of writing. Let's do some research and help Cameron find some evidence to support the thesis. When looking for sources to gather information, you always want to make sure that the source is credible. How can you tell if the information is credible, you may ask? Well, is the source published? If so, when and by who? What platform is the source presented? Online? Is it a print or newspaper? Has it been updated recently? And is there any additional links or citations used by the source or information they are using? Remember, the Wikipedia is not a credible source, so be careful when using search engines such as Google to do your research. There are also databases such as EBSCOhost and AP-Images that use scholarly sources. It may even help to search through Google Scholar instead of a regular Google search. Always make sure to use in-text citations for any direct quotes, summaries, or when paraphrasing. Failure to do so is, in fact, plagiarism. Also, it may be helpful later on in your writing process to cite your sources now and keep it somewhere safe for when you create a references page, but we'll get back to that later. Cameron's completed all the research you'll need, so what do you think he should do now? Begin drafting his paper or check Facebook since he's online anyway? Let's stay focused on the task at hand so there's not any distractions that lead to unfocused and unpolished work. Not that kind of draft. That's much better. Remember earlier when we were talking about in-text citations? Well, now is the time to start using them. It is important to make sure that each paragraph is clear, concise, and has unity. Quote, quote, quote. Use the quote sandwich technique if at all possible. Recall that using quotes help to add credibility to your writing. This evidence is what you need to support your topic. Remember, writing is fun. Add some flavor and style to your writing and help enhance your work. This may include using different vocabulary, various sentence length, and varying paragraph length. This helps to keep your paper from being stagnant and boring. Remember to be creative and think of your writing as a problem that needs to be solved. How are you going to tie each paragraph back to the main topic? Are you engaging your audience with your writing? Once you're finished your draft, it's time for the next step. Whoa. Let's take this time now to do some revisions and make sure the final piece of writing is polished before submitting. Keep in mind the format of your writing. Does it require APA format? Using projectapa.info can help you with any APA formatting and citation issues. Also, reading your paper aloud can help to discover problems in your paper you need to make sure that it flows and transitions well between paragraphs. Reading aloud can help you determine how your paper fits together and maybe take out any sentences that don't fit. Keep in mind the voice you were trying to convey. Did you achieve that goal? If not, what changes could you make to help you achieve that goal? Make sure your paper is free of grammar and spelling errors. That speaks volumes about the type of work you do and leaves readers with a professional impression at the very least. If you're still unsure and you've covered all your bases with your paper, it may be beneficial to have someone else read and critique your work. This allows you to see how readers will react to your paper and make any necessary revisions. It's time to submit that paper. Remember these key things as we learned throughout the video.